Guys, yo, been a minute checking in on the old YouTube account where I like to do a little bit longer of clips, but you will see more shorter, concise clips on my TikTok and my Instagram. Also, CoreyMcEnroeSppeaks. So nothing changed, just a little bit shorter there, a little more concise, and a little more frequent. But nevertheless, I'm back. And I wanted to share some cool things that, as always, I'm finding out about life and just about the universe and the way things work and why life is beautiful and why you shouldn't ever think that it's over, literally, until it's over. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, so one of the things I want to talk about right off the bat was community. I work at a local gas station in town. It's a full-service gas station where I pump people's gas. And, community is such a beautiful thing. It's such a beautiful thing to know that you can trust a group of people around you. And if something goes bad, you can rely on them. I was saying in my TikTok video that I posted about this actual story, I was saying how strange it is that accountability is something that is so precious in this day and age and so hard to come by. Someone who's actually, genuine, honest, and accountable. So I think that's such a huge thing to be, is a genuine, honest, and accountable person. Because I don't think that we have a lot of that in today's world. I think that we get kind of bogged down by things that aren't really good for us. And the best things for us are genuine relationships, genuine connection, authentic heart, empathy, connecting, and I'll summarize it real quick. Somebody's car broke down right at the pump, and they needed to go anyway. They needed to leave that car there and then get scooped up in a different car and leave to their destination. And they had to ask me if they could leave the car there, and I had to wait about 3 hours for it to get picked up by a tow truck. So we had to exchange numbers, communicate, form a small relationship. And one of the things I said to the wife of the family was, we're a community. We're a family here. We're all a big community here. So that is just one of the first things I want to touch on, is that you never underestimate how important it is to be an accountable, friendly, genuine person, because it's a really beautiful thing. Another thing I wanted to touch on, it kind of tags along with the community thing, is just overall attitude. Attitude is the only thing that we have control of every day, no matter what the circumstances are, is what our attitude is. And I was talking to a really close friend of mine who is from Tucson. He's much older than me, and he's gone through some pretty serious medical stuff. And he and I both kind of went through our medical stuff like right around the same time. We were in Tucson Medical Center together. And when I was talking to him on the phone, one of the things he said was like, your attitude is just so awesome. And that's what a lot of people say to me about this, which is really cool. And I actually met this woman earlier last week, and I was asking her about her car, because she has a big car, and I was asking her how many kids she had, because there's a really big car, and she said that she did have 3, but then God took 2 of her kids from her. And I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And she said, yeah, they got taken 3 months before they were 3 months old. 3 months after they were born, they got taken away, which really stinks. And they weren't twins or anything. They were 5 years apart. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I mean, what else do you say when someone tells you some really sad stuff like that? And one of the things she said to me was, it's all good. That's what the plan was. That's what God's plan was. And sometimes we don't know what and why God is doing what God is doing, but it's all about how we perceive it and what our attitude can be towards a really tough situation. And you can be a person who walks into a room and brings everybody down because you are living in a state of fear and sadness and trauma, or you could be a person who walks into a room and brings everybody up because you've went through something and now you're comfortable, telling the tale of a very low point, and now the journey to a high point is so beautiful. That's the thing I love the most about this now, is this journey. This journey is so much fun. This journey is a blast. It's every day I get a little closer, I get a little stronger, I get a little bit better at doing the stuff that I'm doing, and it's really exciting, and I'm very excited to see what is to come in the next few years, with just continuing to share my story, share my message, reach out to you guys. Hope that you reach back. Know that eventually you will reach back no matter what. And life is cool in that sense. I guess the third thing I wanted to touch on today was just cardio. Cardio. Run and jump around and move your body. It's so important that we do cardio, because your lungs and your heart are really what are making your body go. And if I didn't have really good cardio in my heart and lungs when this was happening to me, it would have affected me so much more severe than it did. And my recovery time would have taken so much longer if I didn't have the just general high motor cardio that I have. And I can't stress that enough. Make sure that you go outside, especially on these beautiful fall days. Go outside, get some sunlight in, get your cardio up, because you really never know when something crazy is going to happen. I didn't plan for this. Come on. You think I planned to have this happen? No way. But I was in great shape. I was 34 years old, 33 when I ran into the fence, but 34, 3 months later, halfway through the symptoms, I was turned 34 years old, but I was in great shape. So I was good to go. And I'll add this. It's an unpopular opinion. Everybody loves those. It is an unpopular opinion. However, don't drink alcohol. It slows you down. It lowers your frequency, and we're in a time where your frequency is so important. Your ability to manifest is all based on your frequency, and alcohol lowers your frequency a tremendous amount, and it's just a depressant. It's a depressant disguised as a stimulant, and it's not cool, and it won't help you. And I attribute a lot of my health post a really crazy thing to being a non-alcoholic person and a person who has high cardio and works out and stays active and keeps the heart rate going and is just a happy, positive, pretty sober person. I don't drink at all, so yeah, very sober person. So I hope you guys enjoy these. Comment, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Check out my TikTok at CoreyMcEnroeSppeaks. Check out my Instagram at CoreyMcEnroeSppeaks. And I think you'll dig it. I think you'll dig it. I'm trying to. I am sharing my story with you guys every day, all day. So always just trying to turn my negative into a positive to help all you guys, and always try to do that in anything in life. Just try to pick yourself up and keep it going and learn and take that knowledge and that wisdom and share it. The smarter and more knowledgeable and more patient and more confident we are as a society, the better and stronger we will be, and the quicker we will rise into a higher vibrational experience, and life will be a lot more fun. But it all comes from our manifestation power, and that comes from our inner confidence, and all that comes from our health and how much we pump our body and what we put in our body and how we feel about ourselves mentally. So get over here. This is a great guy. He had to get his leg amputated, and he is a trooper from it still. He does not let it stop him. He is a very tough nut, this guy right here. Yep. So, let that be a lesson to y'all. Things can get amputated. They can get cut right off you, but you can keep going. Peace, y'all. I love you.